Hi Capricorn, welcome to your April monthly forecast. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Well, there are a lot of things that's been going on right now. Let's see how will it be affecting you. Especially for those who's been going through depression. Blah. It's been going on since the month of last year, October, November. Anyway, let's take a look. Oh. 3 is a crowd. Capricorn, looks like you're caught in between a water and an earth. Oh no, sorry. Two water. Okay, 2 water signs. And it seems like it's time for you to make a choice. Anyway, there will be a reason for you to celebrate, as I feel like there will be a very tough and difficult time that you will be surpassing. And you'll be very happy because it's not about achievement, but it's the strength that you have. And it's your main tool into, moving past all of these obstacles. Oops. Okay. Let's just put it here. Anyway, when it comes to your workplace, you're not able to travel. I mean, with the thing that's been like going on right now with the virus thing and the travel bans, it's going to be very difficult for you to travel. Okay. And it seems like there are some calls, clients, supplies, or meetings that you have to move or cancel, or that you have to do it like at a teleconference. So, yeah, you need to find a way on how to close the deal through that, especially if you're in the fire industry. Someone is really obsessed with you, especially this person that is actually, let's say, financially stable, okay? And they're more than willing to give whatever it takes to make you happy. For those who's been like seeing or dating a Virgo, it seems like there will be much more deeper connections and much more deeper understanding. But like what I said, some Capricorns right now are facing 2 choices, especially for singles. Time to go. Clean it up. TikTok. Alright. Now, there will be a like an event or a celebration or a party event gathering that you'll be attending to. And it seems like there will be a reason for you to celebrate, to be happy, and to, it's like this is a moment of achievement for you. Plus, a lot of your friends will also be congratulating you. Now, the thing here is there is a decision, news, or correspondence that you'll be receiving that you need to find some strength. I feel like there's something to do with a family member or with a job that needs to be moved or that needs to be strategized. Okay? And there's also like an investment or money or an asset that is already at stake, and it seems like you're kind of limited right now because of what's going on worldwide and economically, of course. So you will start thinking of more ways. Okay, you're good in problem solving and you're good in putting solutions to a problem, but at this point you will be under a lot of stress, and you will somehow consult someone from the past. Either it's your family member, siblings, or somebody like your best friend, or someone from the past that you regard as your soulmate. And you're going to be consulting their, for their opinion or decision about how to go through a certain difficult situation in your life right now, which is you're kind of a little bit limited. Now, there's also like a family member or like a loved one that is based in another city or another place that you need to see or that you have to see because of their medical condition, but you'll be unable to travel. So, this is also something that will be dragging you. Now, there's also a water sign from the past that will be reaching out to you, okay? Um, Either to ask for help or to give you some help, all right? And it seems like this person is coming your way. So you cannot go out of wherever you are right now, but people can go through you, okay? Or can get through you. So you want to prepare for this big meeting or for this, for the two of you to face each other again. It's like there's something that you need to resolve from the past, or it's like this person wants to have something to be finalized, and you have been like hiding and covering up yourself from this person for like a certain period of time, but you feel like, you know what, it's time. Let's cut it off. Let's get it all settled and down with, settled and done with. And yeah, like especially if you've been like divorced in the past and you divorced a water sign or something like that, even though that that you regard each other as a soulmate, but TV just doesn't want to. I mean, the TV just don't want to, start all over again, and you chose to go on your different paths and be proud, you know. It's still obvious that the two of you still have feelings for each other, but it seems like you'd rather just bottle up both of your feelings. You're also very afraid of admitting it to yourself anyway. Anyway, expect that this water sign will also be a little bit defensive, but will be, wants to know what's going on in your life. And it seems like there will also be some talks about property, okay? Which is you're gonna have a hard time giving it up because you gave it all, and you will start thinking more of ways on how to keep the house or the property for sentimentality purposes, and it's like you will be offering this person like a payment or lump sum of money just for the two of you to really settle this down and walk off to your rightful paths and move on your separate ways. But magic happens, as I feel like there is someone, or there is going to be like a reason for the two of you to still work together. It seems like you have to work side by side with some documents or with some of the things that you need to gather for like 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months. So if you're single and if you're still open, to reconciliation or to at least friendship, I feel like there will be a brand new beginning for the two of you to really, start all over again, or for you to start a new foundation. But both of you will be very scared of getting hurt. So right before it happens or right before it starts, the two of you will be ending it. The lesson here is, you need to give some people a chance. Both of you have made a lot of mistakes in the past. It takes two to tango. And you also need to be a little bit more forgiving. When this person committed a mistake in the past, you also have to admit to yourself that it is because that there are some things that you have done to push them. Okay? So the decision is already up to you. But from what I can see, there's still a chance. Okay? But for those who's already married or already in a committed relationship, it seems like you'll be putting an end to this and you just want to cut it off. Okay? Even though this person is still thinking a lot about you. Anyway, when it comes to your workplace, like what I said, you will be a little bit limited to, to travel and to move from one place to another. And it seems like you will also have some second thoughts about accepting a project or accepting a role. It is very difficult for you to perform at this point. You see, the thing here is your boss won't be assigning you or will be putting you into this impossible task if they are, if they know that you won't be able to surpass this or you won't be able to put a solution to this. The management have high expectations towards you, and it seems like you need to think of more ways not to let them down. Okay, they have full trust. They have full confidence, and it's like it's going to be driving you crazy. It will also take you into a lot of nightmarish nights or sleepless nights, but eventually after 9 days or 9 weeks, it will be victorious, as you will be raising your cup and will be showing to your, let's say, people who's trying to compete with you, that you're still the winner and that you are still really good with whatever it is that you do. Now, there is also a fire sign person around you that will be judging you with your timing, with your performance, contribution, and dedication. And this, you know, you will be, let's say, covered up by your um covered up by your boss, which is, or colleague, which is an air sign. And it seems like you will be ranking, or sorry, you will be ranked for a higher position by the end of the year because of this very difficult task. You know, the thing here is, not all people in your company, it's just the higher management that knows that there are only 3 of you that has been chosen to perform this very difficult task in 3 different departments or 3 different whatever it is. And you are the only one who not really fulfilled, but more of surpassed the test. You know, the 2 have passed it, but you did it first or right. Okay? That's why this other fire sign that is very envious of you will be judging you and will also be insulting you. But you're not really in the mood for, for any big argument or fight this month. So you will just, let this one go. Anyway, when it comes to your love life, if you're with the earth sign or fire sign right now, it seems like this person, there will be some issues about finances that this person is not really telling you, especially if they're the one who's been, holding your bank accounts or something like that, and there's something that they are not really telling you, which is they've been sending or helping out somebody from their family that, or somebody that is around them, especially if they have a child from their previous relationship, and you will somehow notice that your account is slowly not really depleting, but it's like there is some money that goes away that you're not really aware of. But you will be putting a light to this, and instead of getting upset or getting angry, you will be tasking them to, it's like you will be allotting them like a separate fund for that, okay? Because you understand how it is to provide for someone, and that then the only thing that you will be asking for them is not to keep a secret from you, just for them to be a little bit more honest and more upfront. So there's still a long way to go, and it seems like the 2 of you will be rebuilding your foundations again, as there has been a lot of cracks in the past that almost cost your relationship and your that almost get down into the separation. So things are slowly changing, more communications, more open understandings, and discussions, and it's soon enough that you will be learning how to protect your own circle in your relationship. So I don't see any problem with your relationship at this point, except that there will be some financial issues which will be borne by your partner. Now, when it comes to your sex life, singles, like what I said, some of you have to make a choice between 2 people. But you know what? This other earth sign that is so into you is more than willing to give what it takes to make you happy. And there will also be a period of obsession, and it seems like it seems like the key is actually with you. Okay. You're more of a committing type, and you're more of a serious person in a relationship, so I feel like you're kind of a little bit lost, during this month, whatever it is that you really want to happen. But you have to choose the one who can accept you for who you are and who will love you more rather than you will love more. Because you know that your patterns in the relationship have always been, unfair and not really even. So this time you have to change the cycle. Okay, even if the other person will try to show you that that they can give you the moon, the stars, and the sun, or whatever it is, or even the entire universe, you know that these claims are very impossible. Okay, so you have to consider the person or whoever can give you the reality rather than the fantasy. Okay, and this person I feel like has a like a music and sorry has a talent in music and arts. Okay, the two of you will be jiving more. Anyway, when it comes to your health, you need to rehydrate, drink a lot of water, and drink a lot of liquids. It seems like every night you will find your throat or yourself really parched, and it's like your throat is ticking to one another, the walls. So you need to keep on drinking a lot of water, especially in the evening. Plus, some of you will be experiencing sleep apnea, and you also need to go near the water, to distress and to take a little bit of a vacation, and to take a trip near the water. Some of you will also find some solace or some comfort feeling or some, especially if you're going through depression through sex. Now, you also need to be careful with your bones. I'm not really sure why I'm picking up the calcification. And I'm not really sure from what. It seems like there's a part of your body or brain that is too calcified. So you need to go and check out with your doctor. Okay? There are also some things from the past, like past illnesses, medical issues, medical history that will be repeating again. But you're already on your way to recovery. The problem here is women, Capricorn women, will experience. Some of you will have to cure your infertility or, some issues about pregnancy, issues about menstruation, or like there's a severe pain that you always feel every time that your period is there. You need to go and check out with your doctor because dysmenorrhea is normal, but if it's too much, it's time for you to go and check out with your doctor for possible myoma, endometriosis, or other cervical issues, okay? And for men, I feel like issues with your scrotum or issues with your private parts, okay? Plus, there will also be like a lump that you will find in between your groin, okay? It's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor, whatever it is, because I feel like it leads to a lump, okay, inside your organ. Now, truth to be told, because you know that there is someone around you that is lying and not really telling you the truth. And you know what? You're ready to understand, forgive, and to adjust because this is your nature. But one thing that you really hated the most is that when you found out or that when you caught someone lying, okay, then that's a time or that's your cue for you to go. Leave something behind or leave something that is no longer working for you or leave someone that no longer serves you well. It's also time to clean it up, your cobwebs of the past, the memories, those things that's been like haunting you and those things that you're supposed to be learning from, but you're keeping it as a souvenir. You have to, let go of the, let's say, those bad experiences and memories, but keep the lessons to be learned, okay? And time is also of the essence. This is this is like a crunch time, okay? So it's time for you to stop from procrastinating and you need to fight off your lethargy. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for this month, Capricorn. If you want to talk to me live at the phone or live at the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.